Clearing. Oh my gosh, the camera and the light pickle. I'm still trying to work with that. But let's see. Okay, so quick divine masculine reading, but let's see, what is the energy of today? What does my viewer need to keep in mind regarding the connection? We get perspective, ideals, and beliefs. Okay, I'm actually going to pull a clarifier for how that relates to the feminines at this time. Humor, envy, courage. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. I am the same as everybody else, but with different challenges. And courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I'm going to actually pull a clarifier for each of those. So humor, on the journey for the feminines at this time. How does this relate? Six of Cups, about reunion. So find the lighthearted aspect of what has taken you apart in separation. Look at the blessing, the lightheartedness coming back together. I'll often say on this journey that when we catalyze each other, like the twinning of the caduceus symbol, when we catalyze, we go off to integrate and we are forever changed by what we learn. That brings us into gratitude, high frequency, and we manifest another meetup. And so on until so that brings in reunion. When you're back in the high frequency, whatever you need to do to get yourself there, that's when you will manifest another connection point, because that's when, you know, there's that saying, you're not given more than you can handle. If you're in a lower frequency, you're sending a message to the universe, you're maxed out, you can't take more. You're overwhelmed, you're spinning your wheels, you're not going to be given more opportunities. What can we see for courage? How is that playing out for the feminines on this journey regarding perspective, ideals? Okay, courage. This is the truth. When you tap into courage, when you tap into courage, you get these aha moments that show you how to navigate. Yeah, it's a chicken and an egg. You get a truth and it gives you this heart-led courage. You tap into heart-led courage and an epiphany highlights. And envy, what can we see for I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So nobody's better or worse. There's no competition. It's just different alignments. Okay, so this is codependency. One of the hooks in codependency is thinking that you are interchangeable. You are a unique being and you have a specific alignment, and that's not for everyone. Your special brand of awesome is not for everyone. And so if you're still confused about your value, your worth, if you haven't celebrated your uniqueness, you will be envious that others get what you don't seem to have. And so just really, you know, if you've already learned that lesson, have compassion if you're masculine or the masculine that you're watching this for hasn't seemed to get that lesson. Yeah, that's not a great place to be in when you don't understand that not all that glitters is gold, that kind of an energy. Okay, let's get into a divine masculine check-in. Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through. What can we see for the amazing counterparts that join me here? They're Divine Masculine. If you are Divine Masculines, welcome. What can we see for clarifiers on what are the masculines thinking about the connection and their counterpart? What are they feeling on the heart space at this time? What are they wishing and doing? What are they challenged by? What is the solution for that? Where is the connection going in the near future? Okay, conscious mind for these connections. They're looking for spiritual guidance on how to make these connections more widely known, how to bring them out of the dark, how to introduce you to friends and family, how to be in public with you. They're thinking about these things. What is the advice for the feminines? Just know that this is backed by a whole lot of unexpressed love. They want to do it right. They don't want you to be just another karmic, insecure connection that when you're out in public, that you're feeling insecure about your masculine's motives. They know, these divine masculines know that you just have one bad public experience with somebody and there's a blemish on your track record as a couple. They don't ever want to recreate that kind of hell with you, feminines. Interesting. What can we see for the conscious thoughts for you, divine feminine? Baby steps towards more than friends. Right on. So masculines are taking ascended action. They're taking this next level kind of approach where it's equal give and take from the foundation level onward. And my card of friendship in the inverse like this, it's coming back into the two in a romantic sense. What do the feminines need to know? Watch and wait. Look for these gestures, for these shows of action that speak louder than words about their feelings for you, about their support of the connection, about the affinity, about the equality, about the give and take. They really are coming from a new, more conscious place, feminines. What can we see on the heart space about the connections? They're surrendering to this Holy Grail love. Daughter of Cups and Seven of Cups, both in the inverse. This can be a little bit too emotional and having things on a pedestal. This is more accessible, practical, grounded. Seven of Cups can be overwhelmed. In the inverse, it's seeing how it just could work, how it is working, how this is actually not too good to be true. So on the heart space, they're now more elated than feeling like it's a trick. What do the feminines need to know about this? Your free will needs to catch up to speed with this as well, and your concept of your masculine. Whereas in the past, they might have looked scared, they might have been skeptical, they might have been testing you. This energy is showing that they now are surrendering to the knowledge that they will never find somebody as aligned as you are, that wants to love them so much. So look at it. Look at what you want is wanting you, feminines. What can we see on the heart space for the divine counterpart, for the feminine? Okay, Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess. I'm kind of getting this surprise energy here. What you don't see coming is divine timing is about to strike when you're not looking, when you're not aware of it, feminine. So masculines have been trying to sneak up on the High Priestess for a while now, and it looks like the masculines feel like they've been given the green light, like there's some kind of a cue in the energy where they know you don't see something coming now. I'm hearing crying wolf enough times that you are not so on it right now. Not because you are slacking, but because they want it that way to delight you. Advice for the feminines. Well, we have some communication. So for some of you, this divine timing is inspired communication from you to your masculine. Otherwise, this is a confirmation that it's just giving off readiness vibes, but not because you're anticipating it, because you are good on your own, living your best life, and somehow focused on self, and your masculine knows you're not like, I see them coming over the horizon. They want to surprise you. They want to delight you. What can we see on the manifestation front? Masculines, oh, they're seeking higher guidance to ground this love. They're really focused on bringing this love into reality now and showing up properly. What is the advice for feminines? Continue being in friendly energy. Don't get ahead of yourself. Stay in this amicable, open, unconditional layer so that you can experience the fall into love. If you've already fallen in love and 10 steps ahead, what fun is that for your masculine? What fun is that for you? Just because you can sense the potential doesn't mean you've actually gotten the reciprocated experience of falling in love. So stay in this friendly energy and fall naturally together. Allow the romance to build. Allow your masculine to bring you out of friendship into love. Allow them to lead that. Allow them to seek higher guidance on how to bring you into the safety of their love. Oh. I'm getting for some that you have some girlfriends that are mutual friends that your masculine may be getting information from about you. For some, I'm hearing they're asking your girlfriends if you're single, if they're sure you're not seeing somebody else, or what your relationship status is. What can we see for the actions the masculines are taking? Ooh, wow. They want to bring justice. They literally, and look at this feminine is kind of like, oh, da, 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 da. Like not aware that your masculine wants to come in and seal the deal, propose, move in together, go on a date, open up communication. They want to balance the energies out in some way. So take it how it resonates for your stage of the journey. This is the healing. You're so healed now, feminines, that you're just kind of doing you, looking at stars, doing your thing, and your masculine wants to bring you justice. They say it happens when you least suspect it. There are the Two of Cups here. And that alchemical thing. I'm getting really that this feminine is so good with knowing about the love, but being good on her own, that it's like magically, it's that sweet alignment of being healed. What is the advice for the feminines? Tune in for your guidance right now. Really ask to be shown how you're meant to navigate. I'm hearing your readiness, your position on things. Commune with your connection to source. Seek to understand. For some, I'm hearing that you're broadcasting out, okay, come on already. I'm totally ready. I'm not looking. It's kind of cute energy. It's a little bit coy. What can we see for the biggest challenges for the masculines at this time? Ooh, investing in really listening to higher guidance. Continuing to, not just get to this point of coming into union and then forgetting about the discipline or the practice of going higher, now that the prize is in sight, then deviating from this more centered practice. Keys can also be a significant factor at this point again. But the biggest challenge is the masculines not defaulting back to their old ways once they have found the way to success here in this union. So continuing to invest, continuing to ask for guidance after breaking the ice. Feminines, so continue doing the healing that you need to do so that you can tell, so you can take it easy, so you can take it slow when your masculine comes in, if they're only at this 7 of Pentacles and can grow together into the 10 of Pentacles, but you don't have to just mirror back whatever your masculine is offering or bringing to the table. You can heal so much that if it doesn't actually align with your truth, that you are going to be outspoken about that and be able to articulate how it works for you or not. So you're not just sort of feigning, or not feigning, fawning when your masculine comes in, so that you are a real person with real opinions and feelings and wisdom and preferences. So heal so that you can convey that. Keep making yourself free and clear to pursue. If you have circumstances that are not allowing you to show up, that you still need to clear karmically speaking, continue working on those. What is the solution to the masculines being reminded to stay with their connection to source? Queen of Swords and friendship. So masculines, your feminine will friend zone you if you don't maintain a connection to source and trust your higher guidance. Your feminine is so savvy, so sensitive. They will cut you off, put you in friend zone. They won't accept you in the loving way that you are intending. The moment that that connection dips off, they will feel inspired to take space so that the two of you can reconnect with your soul flames. We have to keep our own soul flame lit. That's between us and the divine, our emotional balance, our compassionate non-attachment. And if you let that fire, that eternal fire go out, your feminine won't be attracted on some level, and you will have to have the space to reconnect your soul flame. So if you want to be in connection, in union with your feminine, you have to maintain your connection to source. Feminines, likewise, don't be tempted to lose your flame and vibrate at a lower level. You also have to keep your flame lit, or the chemistry doesn't stay on fire. What can we see for the direction in the near future? Oh, Page of Cups, surrendering for the long haul. I just heard like both really realizing. I'm hearing both will be given a vision about the future prospects here that exceeds anything you've previously conceived of. And that you're going to see it as such a beautiful indication that there is success here. Whether it's a direct or literal translation, or just a daydream that takes you aback because it's so beautiful. I'm hearing that everyone in the collective will have something encouraging coming up that will blow your mind with how beautiful things could be if you stay in love. Feminine's bravery, courage. So this is dropping in, continuing to come up against any lower vibrational thoughts or circumstances by not putting yourself in harm's way, by not thinking lower vibrational things, by not engaging in lower vibrational scenarios. Only you know what those are and have the power to say no and disengage from those kinds of things. Okay, let's have one card for the masculines. Advice for the masculines going forward, Cosmic Flower. The frequency of Cosmic Flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home. The core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. So masculines are coming home. Oh, masculines are coming home. Interesting. We have a quick look back. Yeah, there is a surprise here. I keep seeing keys. There's some more keys on the Hierophant card. There's something about the cosmic keys. The keys to heaven on earth, the keys. You've got the keys to your home, your seat in love, masculines. So beautiful. Okay, many blessings, everyone. Bye for now.